I've been reselling, a reseller on eBay, Facebook Marketplace, any way to sell something to make $1. I've been doing since I was in the Marine Corps.
Okay.
Me and my buddy Anthony would go to, there's a thrift shop on base that you could go and buy old people's, older pieces of uniform. People would be getting outgrow it, whatever. And we'd go down there and be buying camis for $1, $2, buying dress blues for $5 and selling them on eBay for $30, $40, $50. And it was a gold mine because you're on base. There's people getting out all the time, retiring. And that's how I really got started in it. And started doing Amazon when I got out and I got back and did that for a while.
What do you mean? So selling on Amazon?
Selling on Amazon. So I guess like since I'm in the community, it's kind of like knowledge that most of the stuff on Amazon is not sold through Amazon. It's sold through third-party sellers like myself. So half the products you see on Amazon, they get sent to their warehouses, but really it's other people providing those goods.
Sure. So
to sell.
So again, Amazon is not making those goods, but even as far as to say like Amazon is more of just kind of the middleman for everything.
It's a great business model. They're literally just housing the products until it sells. So they're in charge of the shipping in the warehouse space, but they have no overhead as in physical merchandise. They put that on the third-party sellers, and then they take a fee on top of that of whatever sells. So everything to them is pure profit.
You know what's so interesting with that? I would say, so obviously that being true, so much of our country, they might not, if they think about it, they know that Amazon does not make these products, but these products, everything's just from Amazon. And obviously some other company has made this, has, drawn it up, has the equipment to build it. Amazon is just selling the consumer that product. But they have so many people almost fooled into believing that this was all Amazon from the beginning.
Oh, yeah.
And Amazon has provided this for me.
Yeah.
That's so interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, if you don't get it from Amazon, it's like I don't know. People, that's all they buy from. Like they won't go buy the same product from Walmart.
That's right. Yeah.
They'll wait the 2 days to get it.
Sure.
The day, whatever it is now.
Sure.
To get something.
Or even if you're buying something online, it's almost weird to purchase it from just a website.
Oh yeah. For sure.
Like I'm sure there's even some psychological thing in there too, where it's like, this is just a website that sells this product. How can I trust them?
Yeah.
Even though they're the one who like from the ground floor up have built the whole thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why you'll see a lot of those companies sell their product on Amazon as well, because Amazon just has the following and the platform to do so.
Where did you find more success early on Amazon or on eBay?
eBay is a lot easier to navigate. Amazon is more for people that want to do it in scale. So your profit, like you would be the guy on Black Friday going and buying up all the toys, making all the moms mad because their kids want it, and you're the one charging double for it on Amazon.
The next day.
But you're only profiting $10, $15 on each unit. So you need to get 100 of those units.
Those units, right.
And yeah, so Amazon definitely has more scalability because you're not on eBay. You're physically listing one of one. Very rarely are you listing, mass quantities of one thing. So eBay is a lot more time consuming. Amazon's a lot easier to scale.
Sure, that's really interesting.
Yeah, so I've been doing that, and then kind of outgrew my house with space,
which is cool.
Yeah, so
wait, you were keeping your product just in your home?
It was just in my house.
Was Dorothy pretty pumped about that?
No,
I'm sure.
No, I mean, because
right.
it went from in my house, outgrew that, moved it down to the back of the studio, and that,
which she needed her space for art supplies.
So that and that became just inconvenient going down there to grab stuff to ship every morning. And then me and my brother-in-law, Brendan, now business partner, found a warehouse out in Fenelton. and we were out there for maybe 2 or 3 days, and we were like, why? We're both doing the same thing. Why don't we just sell all our stuff we have now, start from scratch, and do it together? So we each put in $500 into an account, and started off by buying pallets, going to the flea market, going out to Rogers, Ohio, going there on the 4th of July and making just money over fist, like $3-4 in a day, just off Walmart return pallets.
Wow.
And that's kind of how it all started. We took $1,000 and grew it into a business that we have, a physical brick and mortar store now.
What led you to do specifically vintage, from what I can tell, high-end vintage clothing?
I definitely, the nostalgia of it caught my attention. I know from Brendan's perspective of what caught his attention was the money.
Sure.
So when we were doing flea markets, he found a box of Harley shirts under a table. Lady sold them from $0.25 a piece, $1 a piece. So he got 10 shirts, 13 shirts for $10-13. And started looking up what they were worth, and these Harley shirts are going for $200-$400 a piece, and we're like, what have we been missing out on this whole time? So we started. It's just like anything else in reselling, doing your research and just broadening your knowledge base. And we really started to get into it, and had the warehouse for a while, and we were selling all different kinds of things. And one day we were driving to the casino, and
to go donate some money to the greater Pennsylvania area.
Yeah, to our elderly folks of the state.
Benefiting older Pennsylvanians every day. That's right.
And we weren't happy with the warehouse space that we had. We outgrew it. Like, we were there for 6-8 months, and if we have a space, we fill it. We got a storage container. We filled that in less than a week. So we're like, we need to do something else. And we're like, well, why don't we open like a physical store? And it started out with the concept of like almost like a thrift store. So like anything we had in the warehouse, we'd sell. So knickknacks, toys, vintage clothing, anything we could find. And we were like, no, we don't really, that's like not our thing. Like, we like vintage, we like designer, we like higher end stuff. Like, that's what we want to be known for. So that's how we got niched down into the vintage community and the designer community, and we knew nothing about shoes 8-9 months ago when we started, and we started getting into shoes because that's what we saw our clientele liked, and started to gain an appreciation for shoes as well. But yeah, that's in a nutshell how we got Brandon and Butler started. It's just reselling to us on a higher level,
sure,
on a brick and mortar scale.